Alright, buckle up, because I'm about to blow your mind. There's a Chinese electric pickup that costs $24,500, goes 370 miles per charge, and can power your entire house for 3 days. Another one has 640-mile range with a gas backup, and one has massage seats and a fridge for $48,000. Meanwhile, Ford's charging $70,000 for the Lightning, and Tesla's Cybertruck looks like it was designed by a drunk origami artist. Today, we're ranking the 5 most insane Chinese EV trucks that American automakers are praying you never find out about. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be furious these aren't sold here yet. I'm your host at AutoRide. Let's jump in. Number 5. LDVET60. The truck that makes Ford executives cry themselves to sleep. Here's what matters. Price: $30,000 to $35,000. Ford Lightning starts at $70,000. 88.5 kilowatt-hour battery, 201 horsepower. Payload: 2,200 pounds. TOWs: 1.5 tons. Range: about 250 miles. Realistic. This thing looks like a respectable mid-sized pickup. 5.36 meters long, clean LED lights, 17-inch alloys. Nothing crazy, just a solid, well-built truck that doesn't scream, "Look at me." Inside, 10.25-inch touchscreen, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, dual-zone climate control, and seats that actually fit 5 adults comfortably. The cabin's surprisingly quiet because, you know, it's an EV. Here's the kicker. It's got 6 airbags, autonomous emergency braking, 360-degree cameras, and it meets European safety standards. This isn't some sketchy Chinese golf cart. This is a legitimate truck. The punchline? For half the price of a Ford Lightning, you get a truck that does everything 90% of truck owners actually need. Construction work, check school runs, check weekend camping, check. If this landed in America tomorrow, Ford dealerships would be ghost towns. Number 4. JAC Hunter EV, the 640-mile monster. Number 4 is the truck that just ended range anxiety forever. The insane stats. Total range: 1,031 kilometers. That's 640 miles. 429 horsepower, 650 newton-meters of torque. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 7.8 seconds. In a truck. Price: $24,800. Range extender, baby. There's a tiny 1.5-liter turbo engine under the hood that doesn't drive the wheels. It just charges the battery when it runs low, so you get 93 miles of pure electric driving. And when that's done, the gas engine kicks in and keeps you going for another 550 miles. No charging anxiety, no range stress. Just fill up and go. The design is aggressive. T-shaped LED headlights, massive wheel arches, 19-inch alloys, and a stance that says, "I bench press Teslas for fun." Inside, dual screens. 14.6-inch touchscreen, leather seats with heating and ventilation, wireless charging, and it's so quiet you can hear your passenger judging your music choices. Body-on-frame construction, 4-wheel drive, multiple terrain modes, 500 millimeters water weighting. That's almost 20 inches. And it tows 2.5 tons. Let me repeat the price. $24,800 for a 640-mile truck. Tesla Cybertruck owners just threw their keyboards through their monitors. At number 3, we've got the JAC Hunter EV. Proof that cheap doesn't mean garbage anymore. The quick hits. Price: $27,000. That's less than a Ford Maverick. 310-mile range, 200 horsepower, 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 7.5 seconds. TOWs 6,600 pounds, hauls 2,200 pounds. This thing looks mean. Huge chrome JAC logo. C-shaped LED headlights that could cut glass, 18-inch all-terrain tires, and aggressive black cladding everywhere. It's like a Ford Ranger that hit the gym and got a design degree. But here's where it gets wild. The interior is nicer than most $50,000 SUVs. We're talking 12.3-inch touchscreen with Apple CarPlay, digital instrument cluster showing real-time power flow, heated and ventilated leather seats, panoramic sunroof, in a pickup, dual-zone climate, ambient lighting, the works. The party piece? 77.6 kilowatt-hour LFP battery that charges 30 to 80% in 25 minutes. And it's got vehicle to load, so you can literally charge another EV with your truck. Imagine pulling up to a Tesla owner at a campsite. Need a jump, bro? Full-time 4-wheel drive. Selectable terrain modes for snow, mud, and sand. 360-degree cameras. Adaptive cruise. Automatic braking. This thing is safer than most American trucks. $27,000. That's it. Ford, you've got explaining to do. Number 2. Maxus e-tron 9. The $48,000 Bentley truck. Alright, number 2 is where things get absolutely ridiculous. The Maxus e-tron 9 isn't a truck. It's a luxury yacht with wheels. The absurd specs. 1,000 Newton-meters of torque. That's more than a V8 diesel. 490 horsepower, dual motors, all-wheel drive, 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 5.5 seconds. What? Price, $48,000. Rivian R1T starts at $73,000. This thing is massive, almost 6 meters long, same size as a Hummer EV but sleeker. Full-width LED light bar, pixelated grille that lights up, and proportions that make other trucks look like toys. But the interior? Oh boy. 3 massive screens wrap around the dashboard. 15.6-inch infotainment, digital cluster, and a passenger screen for entertainment. Brushed aluminum everywhere, ambient lighting, floating center console, and the seats? Nappa leather, heated, ventilated, massaging. Rear passengers get their own climate zone, reclining seats, and fold-down tables in a pickup. Oh, and there's a 14-speaker infinity sound system that turns the cabin into a concert hall, plus an electronic fridge between the seats. The powertrain is nuclear, 800-volt fast charging, 30 to 80% in 20 minutes. Vehicle-to-load and vehicle-to-vehicle charging, adaptive air suspension, 500mm weighting depth, and it tows 3.5 tons. This truck can power your house, charge other EVs, drive through rivers, and make you feel like royalty while doing it. All for $48,000. A base Rivian R1T costs $25,000 more and doesn't have half these features. At this point, American automakers aren't competing. They're just getting destroyed. Number 1. Geely Radar RD6, the $24,500 game changer. The truck that should terrify every American automaker. The killer stats. Price, $24,500. Yes, really, up to 632 kilometers. That's 390 miles of range, 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in under 6 seconds. Can power your house for 3 days. Designed by the same guy who did the Volvo XC40 Recharge. Geely owns Volvo, by the way. This thing looks like a concept car that escaped the auto show. Sleek closed grille, continuous LED light bar, flush door handles, aerodynamic mirrors. It's gorgeous. 5.3 meters long. Ford Ranger size, but way more modern. Clean lines, floating black roof, and around back, a glowing LED strip that spells radar at night. Inside feels like a Scandinavian living room. Minimalist dash, 12.3-inch screens. Soft materials with subtle stitching, panoramic roof flooding the cabin with light, eco-friendly perforated leather, voice control, over-the-air updates, V2L power output that can run a coffee maker at your campsite, under the bed, hidden compartments, under the hood, a full frunk big enough for a week's groceries, performance, top spec gets 400 Newton-meters of torque, 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in under 6 seconds. That's faster than most sedans. And 100 kilowatt-hour battery options giving 390 miles of range, 120 kilowatt DC fast charging, 30 to 80% in 20 minutes, and the smart battery management barely loses efficiency in cold weather. Looking at you, Tesla. It tows 5,500 pounds, hauls 1,870 pounds, has level 2.5 driver assistance, 3 160-degree cameras, and automatic parking. The bed has a waterproof outlet for camping or welding. The vehicle-to-load system powers your house for 3 days during outages. This isn't just a truck. It's a mobile power station, family vehicle, work machine, and adventure rig rolled into one. For the price of a Toyota Corolla, so there you have it. 5 Chinese EV trucks that cost half to 1/3 the price of American options while offering better range, more features, and faster charging. The question isn't, are Chinese trucks good? Anymore. The question is, why are American trucks so expensive? If you enjoyed this reality check, smash that subscribe button and drop a comment telling me which truck you'd buy if they sold them here. This is Autoride, and remember, the future is electric, and it's a lot cheaper than Detroit wants you to know. See you in the next one.